Today I have a presentation and a very huge presentation in 40 minutes. And my group members are just tapped. They're so tapped. Like, not all of them. A lot of them are doing what they're supposed to do, but a few of them are just quite insane, if you ask me, and don't take school seriously. But I'm sure this happens everywhere, in all schools. But it's quite a serious presentation. I'm just sat here going over my notes, trying to write over the things that we're going to be presenting. And I'm kind of exhausted, honestly. Yesterday I really wanted to sleep all day, but I couldn't because I had to keep doing things and like waking up, and there were just responsibilities. Now today that I thought, okay, after this presentation I'm just going to go straight to bed. I don't think that's gonna happen because I have a shoot tomorrow. I need to make a call sheet. My friend's birthday is today. We have dinner. I need to pick up an order. There's just so much happening today, and my trip is coming to an end, so it just feels like I'm literally living on borrowed time. Like, it feels like. But yes, let me show you what we're doing. So I'm presenting, this is just like a fashion branding thing. I'm presenting the primary target, all of it, so that's till here. Actually I think the whole of it, yes, so till here. And then I'm also presenting, I think, yeah, this goals and objectives, and then the cap for brand identity. I just have my to-do list here. I didn't do some things yesterday, like cancel this park cinema situation, but I need to activate my ATM. And yeah, this is just it. It's fashion branding presentation. See how I wrote? I usually write these things in red as well. And I also need to print, like that's something I need to do, print another journal, because Tina and I are testing this journal, so I need to like print another
to
one.
Follow their heart, to not be afraid to learn more about the courage that it takes to explore the unknown, to not take what other musicians have done before and be satisfied with copying them.
Our cap for brand identity is, the physics is quite simple, classic and modern. It's also technological thanks to the app. They took lights during my presentation, like after the presentation, but I was answering a question and the power just went out. I was like, sorry guys, my power just went out. But it was good. It was better. Oh my god, let me text Alex. Alex, if you see this, you're a MFing G. She cleaned up our presentation. I was already like, oh, it's gonna be trash. The visual representation is so trash, but she cleaned it up. We have like 2 presentations due today. I stayed up late last night trying to finish stuff up with one of my team members. We've been putting in the most work, and so it's been kind of it's been a lot. But after today, at least like 70% of all our presentations are done. So now I'm just going through the slides and trying to like put my name down for the things that I'm presenting. It's literally in 8 minutes, so I have to go now. My morning hasn't started as calmly as I'd wanted to because I woke up and went straight to work.
So he says the more she hides and abandons her femininity, the more it emerges from the very heart of her existence. So it's all about a gentlest approach. The identity is very avant-garde style.
While building the world, we took photos and recordings of our process. If you can play the video to show the process.
With the invention of Pokemon Go, a virtual reality game that was the first of its kind. Now we introduce to you Off-White Go, merging of two dynasties in a mode within vibrant nest. Journey with us as you rediscover high fashion and multi-dimension virtual reality. Enter your world with the first connected to your past and welcome the Off-White.
Yogi Yamamoto is 85 and Off-White is 60. So why is 60? It's not cohesive at all. There is no visual identity. It seems like it's several presentations put together. There is no clear, not even clear, there is no understanding of the Pokemon Go gameplay, because you're saying that you're going to get inspired by the different lands in the Pokemon franchise. But Pokemon Go is in situ. So if you're in Paris, it's Paris. So it's not Galar, it's not all the islands of the Pokemon. So basically, if the research based on one of the entities of the project being or the brand and or the game is not well conducted, then the opportunities cannot be seen. So it's clearly what happens, because when you're telling us that this Pokemon is rare and this one is not, thank you. For those who didn't know it, now they know, but actually it's not telling us anything, because we don't see it in the gameplay. We don't see, aside from how the character that you designed is going to be dressed, what's the real interaction within the game. And we see that even in the pictures, the visuals you select. When you talk about social media, from Getty Image with boring logos, Facebook, blah, 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 it's really not detailed enough. So you've seen for others, you know, how well they could go from a 60 to a 100. So you know what's missing. So that's all I have to say. Like, you're the only group. You were 70 last time, which was not the last class, because you didn't even catch a show up, which was very interesting. And now you're at 60. So you know, it's still not a fail, but it's very deceiving. So but it shows, the analysis of the brand is not deep, and the understanding of the game is no. So this is what we get. So let's go for next one. Prada?
So I'm currently listening in on a class which nothing is happening. I haven't been to school since I got back. I'm kind of on bed rest. I kind of just wanted to check in on yesterday because like my reaction to my teacher spazzing out on my group, it was kind of uncalled for. So we unanimously made a decision to email her, hoping that she has like a reasonable response. It was very uncalled for because everything she was saying was quite inaccurate. Our gameplay was very well organized. We literally had like a step by step. We had better visual branding than we've ever had since the times that she's been like checking in on us and everything. So we were just very surprised, and we were also like, oh yeah, finally we have our shit together, we're gonna kill this presentation. And then she goes and she does that, and turns out that like with other groups, she not even turns out, like we were there listening in on the class. With other groups, she gave them the option of like choosing their grade from the previous class or choosing their grade now. And she was the only one where we were the only ones where she like blatantly called out our grades. Like obviously she called out the other ones to use as comparison, but it was very unprofessional. And I've just been finding out so much from my school. Yesterday we had this like meeting where they basically start breaking it down to us, the difference of a diploma and the difference of a degree, and they're just letting us know now that what we're doing is not a degree, it's a diploma. And I'm just like, why didn't you tell me that before? Not in year 2. I'm about to graduate year 2, and you're just now letting me know that actually I'm going to have to take extra exams, pay a whole other 400 plus euros in order to get enough credits to call my 3 years of work a degree. And on top of that, you're not going to help me get internship for year 3, you're not going to help me with a work visa when I graduate, but you want me to give you more money on top of the school fees. And honestly, immediately after that meeting yesterday, which I actually stumbled upon, I didn't even get an email for that meeting, I literally started applying for new schools. I feel like I need to have like a proper sit down, because I can't imagine like a lot of international students that come to Europe to do something, or come to France specifically to do school, and then realize that they're actually not doing a degree, they're actually doing a diploma, and they'll have to have extra credits. I spoke to my class representative, she's from America, and she already knew of the extracurricular stuff that we'd have to do. It's called FIDE. And she made me a bit less skeptical about it, which is good. But however, I feel like that's something the school should have put in place. I then go to their website while we're on this meeting, and they've updated their website with all this information. They had only just gotten their FIDE certification like last week, like less than a week ago. So I don't know, the school right now, I've always been joking about it, how it's like, oh, imagine our degree is fake because they're so disorganized, and I need a bit more structure. We'll see how it goes. I'm just about to have breakfast. I'm listening in on a class. As you can hear, they're not doing anything. So yeah, that's just how my morning is going. We have bank holiday this week because I just need to rest. Like past week has just been a lot. I just need to sleep. My body is literally like, I'm aching in different places. I just need to sleep. So you already know that I was doing a lot of work when I was back home. It's been a week already. It's gonna be a week tomorrow, and I already miss home. But Sute just dropped. He just dropped a video. All right, okay. Sute, you are. And I'm about to watch it like I didn't watch it last week before it dropped. but you should check it out because we did some styling consulting work on it. Your girl, I just made a mood board. That's all I did. You know, that's my favorite thing to do.